Everyone thinks being the Avatar is a gift. You can bend every element, chosen by fate, trusted by nations. When the world breaks, everyone looks to you to fix it. It sounds powerful, it sounds important. But the truth is quieter. Being the Avatar isn't a blessing, it's a death sentence, because every step toward power is a step away from freedom. And it starts with this: you never choose this life, you're born into it. Before you even understand what bending is, the world has already decided who you are and what you're supposed to become. While other kids live normal lives, you're marked as different from the start, seen as a threat by anyone who thinks you can stand in their way. Every emotion matters, every mistake feels dangerous, you're constantly being watched, tested, and judged. People don't see a child, they see you as a future weapon. They see the power, destiny, and responsibility you bring. People are going to project every expectation that comes with being the Avatar onto you, long before you're old enough to understand what any of it means or what it will cost. As a child, your days aren't yours. While others grow up playing, you're training, learning to control fire, water, air, and earth, one discipline at a time. It takes years of repetition, years of failure you're not allowed to have. Your childhood is spent mastering balance, restraint, and control because the world can't afford for you to get it wrong. By the time you're old enough to understand what you're missing, it's already gone, and you're still not ready, but the world expects you to be. That alone would break most people, but it only gets worse. Every conflict becomes your responsibility. Every war becomes your problem. When something goes wrong, no one asks why it happened. They ask where you were. You don't get to say, "That's not my fight," because if you don't step in, people die. And everyone knows it. That's the rule. Failure isn't allowed. Normal people can hesitate, learn, and make mistakes. The Avatar can't. If you hesitate, people die. If you choose wrong, nations fall. Even when things go right, there's no relief, no rest. Success just resets the clock. The world doesn't thank you. It expects you. Power doesn't give you freedom. It takes it. No matter what you choose, someone dies. Step left, people suffer. Step right, people suffer. You're blamed for it either way. Because as the Avatar, every path is a grave, and standing still is one too. The problems you try to fix are usually the ones caused by the previous Avatar, which has caused the world to already be unbalanced. These fatal mistakes often lead to catastrophic consequences, like cities being ruined, people being hurt or killed, and all of it waits for you to fix. Because when everything breaks, you're expected to stand in the center of the ruins and make it stop, no matter what it costs, even if it's your life. That's the trap that comes with being the Avatar. You are the most powerful person in the world, but power doesn't equal freedom, and as the Avatar, you have less freedom than almost anyone. You can't retire. You can't walk away. You can't choose a quiet life. If you try to disappear, the world hunts you down and drags you back because your life doesn't belong to you anymore. It belongs to the world. Every breath you take is borrowed. Every decision you make is judged, and as your power grows, your connection disappears as well. As the Avatar, people stop talking to you honestly. They don't speak to you, they speak to the Avatar. Friends become followers. Mentors become handlers. Advice is never neutral because everyone wants something from you, whether it's protection, validation, or control. You're surrounded by people constantly and completely alone because no one else can carry what you're carrying. No one else can understand what it's like to be responsible for the entire world's survival, knowing that if you fail, history will remember you as the one who let everything burn. And sadly, there's no real ending to this story. The Avatar doesn't get a peaceful retirement. You don't fade quietly into obscurity, you die young, or you die fighting, or you die having never lived a normal life at all. And your reward for saving the world? You do it all over again. Same burden, same expectations, different body, unlimited power, zero freedom, and no escape. That's how you'll spend your entire life. That's why, when you strip away the legend and the myth, being the Avatar doesn't just suck, it's a life sentence you never agreed to.